The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
We made it! It is Freaky Friday! We made it, man. We made it. That is a live look at the Tostitos Championship Plaza outside in front of the Ford Center, where today is another beautiful day. Yeah.
2 bad days in a row. 2 ugly days
where
in a
the
row.
degrees are high of 70s, currently 67 degrees
It don't matter,
outside.
man. It don't matter. It's ugly, bruh.
Where
Yesterday it was Kurt. Now it's today.
Where the vibe?
It's you, Jesse.
Where the vibe?
Hey, Chris, what you told them cats, man? Read the room, man.
Where the vibe?
I'm going to let you finish up because I like the rest of the
Appreciate
field,
it. Thank you.
and all
Let
that.
me
I'm going to let you
get to
finish that.
Where the vibe is sunny outside, people are kind of starting to make their way to the field. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
This is Nate Newton. That is Kurt Daniels.
If that is the
Jesse
commando
Holley,
guy mascot.
a.k.a. the Commando Mando, the Commando Zaddy of the day.
Wow.
Together, we are hanging with the boys, the sports talk equivalent
Please
of Braille.
feel me and Kurt.
People feel us.
Please feel me and Kurt.
We speak. This segment is brought to you by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Fellas, gentlemen.
Yes.
How's your mentals? How's your dentals?
My mentals is messed up, man. For the last few days, you guys been trying to send a message, a subliminal message. Look out for the Commandos or whoever they are, the Washington football team. Come on, man. Y'all confused like the coach. You don't know who you want the quarterback to be. You don't know if you're going to make the playoffs or not. Come on, man. Read the room.
First of all, Kurt and I do not wake up in the morning and look at teams we're playing according to what our wardrobe should be. We feel the vibe. We're vibers. You know, Kurt.
And you vibing on the Commandos.
This color just felt like it matched. Look, it matched.
For people who are
Oh,
listening.
my God. And, oh, my
It
God.
matched the kicks.
Wow.
So it just felt like that
For
was the
people that are
vibe.
listening to this podcast, Jesse has a nice, bright, solid red shirt on today.
Danger.
Wow.
Danger. I want you to, the Cowboys are coming. Danger. It's the flashing light of the Cowboys are coming. Kurt, how's your mentals and your dentals?
I'm good. I'm glad it's Friday. It's been a busy week.
You've
Probably
been
a busy weekend.
Yeah,
You've been humping around this weekend?
Yeah, you
No,
made
I
it
don't
through
know about
hump day.
You've been humping and dumping.
I wish that was
Kurt's been humping.
He say he fell for Kurt. Wow.
Kurt's been humping and dumping this week.
Man.
Busy week, tired. Yeah.
A little worn out.
Did
little
he try to
worn out.
get pumped up by putting on a commando shirt yesterday?
He put the colors on. He was feeling, you know.
Yeah.
Chris, how's your mentals and your dentals?
Man, I'm doing great, Jesse. I just cannot believe we have Major Tutty in the studio today.
Oh man, we're gonna take your calls today. 888-855-2297. That's 888-855-2297. We're gonna hear about how your mentals and your dentals are, but also how you're feeling about the Cowboys and Commanders. I'm gonna ease if there was any level of anxiety or fear about facing the Commandos, I'm going to give you a little bit more relief.
Okay.
Just a tad bit. And here's the relief. We already knew coming into this game that Sam Howell was going to be your starting quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. So, Sam Howell, no starts in the league, rookie. That eases your fear a little bit. Well, then we found out Jonathan Allen. Right, one of the Payne boys, or the Allen
Bama
boys, what you call them, the Bama boys. Well, Jonathan Allen is not playing in this game either. That, eases your angst a little bit. Well, who's also been ruled out of this game is Sadiq Charles, Cornelius Lewis, Benjamin St. Juste, James Smith-Williams, and Brian Robinson. the talented running back.
Wow.
What happened to that beast?
He's hurt.
Huh.
He has been ruled out. So there you have Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson, your starting right tackle, and your starting cornerback have all been ruled out of the Commanders versus Cowboys game this Sunday
You need to go off.
at 3:25. Is it home? Is it away?
No, wait.
It's away.
It's away, man.
It's away. I don't even
Don't
be
pull
knowing
up
about this.
Nate,
I don't
man.
even
Don't pull
know.
up
At
Nate.
this point in time of the year, I don't even be knowing. I just show up. Yeah, just
All runs together.
Just all runs together.
Man,
week
we
18 of the
finna.
season.
Bruh, we finna.
The Cowboys,
Yes, sir.
they're hopefully getting some guys back. Forniak maybe coming back. Again, some other guys like Hankins and Leighton Vander Esch for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it looks to be that the Cowboys should kind of go ahead and really go ahead and win this football game this Sunday.
Man, don't say that with hesitation and all this. Come on, Jess, you need to get with it today, bro. You need to get with it. Come on, man. Come on now. You need to get hyped, hopped, or whatever. You need to come sit over here. No, get back in your old seat. That dude over there, Kurt, get over here with your boy.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the rundown of what's happening with the Commanders. So me wearing this red shirt today, they may need me. They may need me.
Yeah, true.
At this point in time, the Commanders may need OJ Holly to go out there and see if I
Get
can't
an
give him a
87
couple.
yard in.
See if I can't give him a couple. You know what I mean? If I can give him a couple out there, see
90
see what
yards
they
and
have
a
it.
touchdown.
Listen, 77 didn't work. They better make it 68.
That reminds me, we had a fan pose an interesting hypothetical.
Okay.
Who would hit this mark first? Nate today rushing for 5 yards, or Jesse earning 50 receiving yards? Who would earn that first?
I think Jesse get his 50 yards. I think he'll beat me. The reason
so Nate has to rush for 5 yards?
Nate 5 yards, you 50 yards.
No,
Ain't no way he can.
Ain't no way I'm getting five. By the
no
time Dak turn around and hand me the
Ain't no
ball,
way. He still
it
be in
ain't
the
like
stands.
it ain't like nobody gonna hit me. It's
He
gonna be
still
that
be in
because
the
I can't
stands.
run no more. So it's gonna be a fast walk. By the time I get to the offensive line, I'm hit for a 5 yard loss. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be -10.
Yeah, no. Easy. I'm getting 50.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh,
before Nate
I'm
gets
not
5.
fighting you on that.
Yeah.
I kind of assumed that, but I thought it was a
Wow,
funny
man.
question.
Wow, you know what, man?
Let me ask you a question though, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can stop like a pass rusher from one?
I can't. I'm telling you.
I got you.
I'm-
Even with a good stretch, a good warm up, get lathered up,
Bruh.
nothing.
Bruh,
A brace.
you know that I went from brother to bruh. It's no way in the world I'm blocking nobody. I can't. I raked leaves 2 days in a row at my house, and when I got into bed,
which is completely overrated.
yeah, raking leaves, yeah, it is. I got into bed last night, Jess, and I said, I need to roll over. But I'm good. I was on my back. I said, I need to roll over. You know what? I'm good. And I went to sleep.
Listen, you play what? You were 38 years old your last year? What,
Yeah, man, I was
Peters
an
is what,
old
40,
dude,
41?
man.
Could
I
you,
was an old
could you have
dude,
hit
man.
40? Could you have played do your 40?
Oh, no. I was the biggest cheerleader for the Carolina Panthers. My son, he was still a young baby. He said, Daddy, you sure be excited about not playing. I was like, yes, Daddy is, son. Yes, Daddy is. Let me get these couple of bones and get out of here.
Wow, you were 38.
Oh, yeah, I played a long time. I played 16 years with the USFL and in the NFL. Yeah.
How many did you do in the USFL?
I did 3 before President Trump folded us. Wow. Everybody's not like Herschel.
On the eve of January, on the day of January 6th, 1 year
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I'm not like Herschel. Herschel, I'm with you. You do your thing.
You with who?
With Herschel, I'm with him. They say you do your thing with Mr. Trump because he did not give me a personal service contract. He took mine away.
All right, let's jump off this topic. Quick update. This is going to be quickly. I know, Nate, this bothers you. Not bothers you, but it sends you to a sad place. But quick update. This should make you happy. Damar Hamlin is had the tube breathing on his own, had the tube removed from his throat this morning, FaceTimed his team and told his team, "Love you guys." So it's looking up. Prayers have been working. Continue those prayers in the right direction. But while you're praying, while you're in your prayer closet or on your knees or at the altar, whatever it is,
get you a prayer room, man.
Get you a prayer
awesome.
room, closet, whatever.
I got me one, bro.
Send a prayer up for Peyton Hillis, the former fullback in the NFL, Arkansas running back, fullback. Peyton Hillis is in critical condition as well. After saving his kids from a drowning accident in the ocean. So thoughts and prayers for Peyton Hillis. The same prayers that you gave DeMar, let's send those to Peyton Hillis so that he can recover and be with his babies with a heroic effort. Dads are superheroes.
Right.
So definitely send prayers up for Peyton Hillis, and let's get him back to health and get him back to a place of being a dad to his children.
Yeah, good, Jess.
So
if we can get off this shirt, man.
No, my shirt is fine. I wake up in the morning, and fans, family, y'all understand this.
Y'all need to eat this dude up on Twitter. Y'all need to eat him up, man.
I'm like, Kurt, if the color of my shirt determines the severity, didn't Micah wear a green suit to the Philadelphia Eagles game?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he wore
Which one?
When they played him in Philadelphia. He wore like a 2-piece green suit.
But I can see his motivation.
What is his motive? What is my motive?
He's trying to camouflage it. They'll kill him out there.
Well, what about me? I'm trying to...
No, you in Dallas country, baby. We the most easygoing front-running team in America.
And you are the president of the easygoing front-running
Vice
team.
President. Vice president. Behind Michael.
All right. So let's dive into this thing, man. Mate, any concerns that you may have about the Cowboys going into this game after I just read to you who all is not going to be playing for the Washington Commanders?
Matt Forniak, I hope he comes back, and if he's starting or playing I hope he be physical, and I hope that he can play well so we can keep our left side of the line intact. If not, they're shifting everybody down. So I just want our offensive line to play well and give Dak a sense of security so he can do what he needs to do, because you will hear me holler all year long, run. But in the playoffs, your quarterback is going to have to make some nice throws. And you notice that he's going to have to make some right, on-time precision, and he's going to have to, at times, and I hate to say it, be aggressive in his throws and doing the right thing. So that right there, I need my offensive line to be right, because the quarterback, all the run game and all that other stuff get us prepared to get into the season. But running is only to keep the chains moving. Running is only to keep you honest in the red zone. Your quarterback gonna have to be spot on.
Kurt, 60 seconds. Does the aggressiveness in Dak, because Nate's saying that Dak has to go out there and make a couple of those throws. Are those throws or the aggressiveness of those throws, does that worry you some when it comes to Dak Prescott heading into this game, into the playoffs?
I don't know. Like I said earlier in the week, I'd rather he be too aggressive than not aggressive. And so I agree, Nate. I think the only way they don't win this game is, like you said, if the offensive line just can't hold their end of the bargain up.
Yeah.
But I don't want Dak to try to do too much. They need to just stick to the day.
So you don't want him messing around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sorry, it's hard to talk sometimes, especially for me.
Especially with the week you've had.
Not an editor, man. Not a senior editor that helps everybody else with their formulating the sentences.
I don't even remember where I was.
Don't worry about it. We got to go to break anyway, Kurt. Don't worry about it. You got a whole break to gather your thoughts and come on.
Come on. Oh, my God.
You got a whole entire break to gather those thoughts.
To
then come on back. You want round 3, huh? All right, gather those thoughts and come on back. When we come back, we're going to take your calls, 888-855-2297.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I want to know from you guys, are the coaches going to be scoreboard watching as the game's going on? Other teams are playing. If the other teams get up really big, mostly in particular,
I hate to bring this up.
Philadelphia.
I hate to bring this up.
Will they be looking and say, all right, Philly's up by 3 touchdowns? Dak, you're out. So-and-so, you're out. I want to hear what you guys have to say about that on the other side of this break.
You on computer.
This is Hanging with the Boys. We'll be right back.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys on this Freaky Friday as we are 2 days away, 48 hours, 2 sleeps away from the Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders in D.C. at 3:25 on all your local stations, I guess, wherever it's at here in Dallas. And
Fox, I think.
Fox.
It's on Fox.
Fox. We got Fox. This segment is brought to you by Blockchain, blockchain.com. Also, this is how we country. Country Music Party of the Year is coming to the Ford Center at the Star. That's what, like right outside when we point to the thing, that's the Ford Center. Mm-hmm. The Academy of Country Music Awards are always bringing you the country's music's brightest stars together under one roof. No one does country like Texas. Witness history on May 11th. Get your tickets at SeatGeek.com. Thank you for tuning in to the #1 watched show on YouTube across the Dallas Cowboys contingency, the network. That's us hanging with the boys. That's how we do this thing. So continue to send your people there to watch our show. We're taking your phone calls, 888-855-2297, 888-855-2297. But before we get to the phone calls, Chris, Kurt, and Nate, I want you guys to answer the question. As this game begins, the NFL, you very, very, very sneaky dogs, the way they set these games up, those teams who can kind of try to watch the scoreboard
you saying
a little bit.
that
Troy Vincent. Troy Vincent and company. Computer's right. I believe it. Troy Vincent and company said, well, we can't put one team in front of the other because that way it'll give an indication of guys playing and not playing. And the NFL is always about the brand, always about putting the best quality on the football field. I just saw a stat earlier today. They did 100 of the most watched TV shows this year in 2022. Right. 82 were the National Football League. 82 of the most viewed TV shows on television, 100 of them, in 2022, 82 of the 100 were related to the NFL.
That's crazy.
Wow,
so the NFL is always about, they want to put the best product on the field. So Cowboys and Eagles are playing at the best time. But Nate, Kurt, I'll start with you, Kurt. If you're Mike McCarthy and, you're watching the game and you look up at the scoreboard at the stadium when you're going at halftime at the stadium and you see that Philly's up 14 points going into the third quarter. Do you tell somebody, hey, listen, if Philly goes up 21 in this third quarter, let me know. We're going to start pulling guys. Or do you say, nope, we play to win the game, and you want your team to find that rhythm and be right heading into the playoffs?
I think it's a combination of are they winning the game? You know, I wouldn't just hand over a team you should be stomping on, but I do think they need to pay attention to what's going on around them, because there's guys that need rest. I mean, Parsons is beat up, and Pollard, you know, is maybe lost a little burst, and obviously he missed last week. So I think it's important that, yes, they do need to win the game, but there comes a point where if they're feeling pretty good about things, and, I mean, don't keep those guys out there late in the fourth quarter if it's wrapped up and everything's
on both
decided.
ends.
Nate,
as the Cowboys is wrapped up beating on the Giants, if they got it wrapped up, you don't have to continue to do that. This is the thing about it. Coach McCarthy and all of his –
I have a different question for you.
No, I got to answer this one. I'm going to answer this one. You can ask any question you want after I answer this one.
But it's pertaining to this one.
Yeah, no, sir. Let me answer. Okay. What's your question?
As a player, you're on the sideline.
Right.
Are you scoreboard watching? Are you looking up at the scoreboard and you're saying, you come back to the sideline? I got you. You come back. See, if you just let me do what I'm supposed to be doing over here
with
in
the
this
red
seat,
shirt, man.
But no, do you come to the sideline and tell your offensive line coach or your OC and you go, Hey, coach, Philly's up 21. Get old 61 about this football game now. Or are you saying, nah, I'm playing?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I have never experienced – we had never experienced the second round of the playoffs. We got in the first round, got knocked out. I'm playing. I want everything I can get now. It's a little bit different now because of how the money is allocated and how they look at players now. But – me as a player was going to play. But it was Kurt saying, Coach McCarthy don't have to worry about that. You can bet Jerry, Mr. Jones, and his son, and Will McClay, and everybody else, they scoreboard watching, so he can go on full blast. Coach McCarthy can go full, all-out blast. Because if them folks upstairs decide that it's enough, hey, Coach McCarthy, look at him, man.
I was going to say, do they make the call?
Yeah,
would they do that? Yeah, okay.
They send a message down.
Come on, man. You can almost tell when Mr. Jones don't like something or he done send a message down because you can see his face, him and his son, and then you can see the reaction on the field. Yes.
So if they're up by 3 and Philly's up by 21, you think that call gets made?
Yeah, if it's late in the third, getting another 4, hey, coach, look here. Because you're going to need these guys doing the best they can do for the playoffs. And but I would be wide open. See, offensive linemen.
How wide?
Huh?
What?
I'll be going at it, Jess.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
be
just
trying
checking to see.
Nah.
Gauging the game.
Yeah. I'm gauging your color of your shirt.
Up 21 points. I don't know how wide open you want to be out there in that field. I'm just trying to figure. All right, Chris, let's go to the phone lines.
How you feel about it?
As a player or as a fan?
Just what do you think they should do? What should they be watching?
Yeah, of course. You have to be scoreboard watching. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to give your team the absolute best opportunity to, one, and this is why they pay Coach McCarthy $5 million a year and they pay me $10 a show, because you have to juggle the situation of, man, is my team currently playing well, right? What if my offense is sputtering and we've punted 7 times in a row and we got 3 points and we just can't seem to get a rhythm? Do I want to pull these guys and that's kind of the last performance that they see before we get ready to head into the playoffs? Or defensively, man, are we being gashed up the wazoo? You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to put on film before we head into the playoffs. So, and then you got to play on top of that of, all right, if they're up and we're playing bad, how do we, you know? A
lot to consider.
So it's a lot to consider in that particular moment for Coach McCarthy.
And that's why you have to go into the game
wide
getting
open.
after it.
Getting
after it.
Wide open like Nate, baby. Wide open.
Stop.
All right, Chris, who we got on the phone lines?
We've got Ty in Georgia.
Ty in Georgia. What's going on, brother?
Hey, it's great to talk to you guys. Nate, I love your attitude. That's why I think you'll be the next nominee for Hall of Fame.
Let's go. I like that.
That
I like
attitude, that
winning
attitude. I got a question. Jonathan Hankins, are we the Cowboys going to have him ready to play a full game for the playoff? And the other question is, why have the Cowboys not paid enough attention to that position forever? And I'll hang up and listen to your answer. Thank you.
I don't know where Hankins at in his recovery, but brother, for the last 15 years, I've been wondering where's that all-world one technique or three technique. Osa has done a nice job. These other guys have done an okay job. But other than that, man, I am wondering the same thing.
They've never made that a priority, even going further back. I mean, when was the last time they drafted a?
It was Leon Lett.
Leon, I'm going to say, it was Leon Lett or?
No. What's the big
Maryland.
kid we got
Russell
from
Maryland?
No, the kid we got from New Orleans.
Oh, Leroy Glover?
Yeah, he was nice. Yeah. He was nice,
But he was just kind of wasn't he like a veteran?
Veteran guy that we got,
to sort of.
It's just. But let's be honest, right? It's not a sexy position.
Right.
And then when you look at the Cowboys, there's at times, especially defensively, you find yourself in that. You find yourself in that realm of, boy, we sure need a linebacker. Sean Lee can't find a way to stay healthy, so we're trying to fill that spot. Oh boy, now we need a corner. That corner's way more important than having an interior defensive lineman. And so we could sure use an edge rusher right now. Tank's hurt, some other guys ain't quite healthy, and Randy Gregory can't stop getting suspended. So you begin to look around, and then priorities begin to kind of get more energy, and then it's like, with the leftovers, we'll make a po' boy sandwich and stuff them in the middle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like we'll just take a little bit of everything, and that'll be our interior lineman. And it just hasn't worked out because what teams have done on the flip side is they've made offensive line a priority.
Yeah.
And that has become a priority for a lot of football teams. And so if an offensive line is more dominant than what you have up front defensively, then at the end of the day, you come up short because you just don't have enough Jimmies and Joes to match the X's and O's to win football games.
Yeah,
so, all right, Chris, back to the phones. Who we got? Thank you, Jesus.
How y'all doing, man?
Happy New Year,
Good.
Pastor Q. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Happy New Year to all of you as well. So glad to be back. It's been, December's always crazy for me, but it's good to be talking to you guys, man.
Man, we always, our week don't feel complete when we don't hear from you. So when you call in, you help complete our week.
That, man. I apologize for not calling in on, those funky times happen Thursday night games and Saturday games and all that kind of stuff. My schedule's kind of messed up, plus Christmas and New Year's was on Sundays this year.
We know your heart is at.
Pastor.
We know your heart is at.
Sweet. That was so sweet to be able to go to church on a Sunday and worship, and then come back and have the first day of the year be on a Sunday. I went to watch night service and everything, bro. Pastor, I'm feeling it. Because I can't fast like Jess. Jess around here is fasting, so he in his own little world. Fat man fasting, boy. You looking find somebody, man, what's that lump on the side of the road out there?
Oh, my God, man. You're hilarious. Man. We doing a Daniel fast right now to kick off the year. Okay. But I tell you what was even sweeter was the Cowboys win on Christmas Eve because I was feeling good.
I hear you, man.
That was my prayer. I prayed. I was like, what you want for Christmas? I want the Cowboys to beat the Eagles.
I hear
Thank
you.
you, Jesus.
I hear you,
and the Lord answers prayers and the desires of your heart. What you got for us, Pastor?
Listen, man, I'm feeling good because I remember when I called in early at the beginning of the year, I predicted that the Cowboys' record would be 13-4.
Right.
And it looks like that's what it's going to be, barring any, tragic event or anything happens on Sunday. And plus, they're playing Washington up here, where I'm currently pastoring in the DMV. So, I want this win, and it just depends on what happens. I think we definitely can get it. I'm just, kind of curious, that's like everybody else, to what the Eagles are going to do, if the Giants are going to play their players and all of that. But I still think we need the reps, though, just to try to clean up some stuff and give these other guys some chances to prepare for the playoffs. So, I'm going 13-4 for the year. I think we'll beat the Commanders. I'll say we'll beat them by 17. Because I think that's a possibility. But that Sam Howell kid is pretty good, though. I know he's a rookie, but he got some juice to him, man. And so we shouldn't go in there just thinking because he's a rookie and just starting, like we got this game, man. I just don't want us to get caught and get bit.
Absolutely, Pastor. We appreciate the call, man, and Happy New Year's to you, brother. And I hope that this what you prayed on Christmas Eve, we need that same prayer for the playoffs. Well, fervently.
Yeah,
we need that fervent prayer for the playoffs for the Cowboys, all right?
I already asked, man.
All right, Pastor, man. We appreciate you. Have a good
Pastor.
weekend. Thank you. All right, we're going to go to our final break. We're going to come back. We're going to take more of your phone calls. But I do have a question. Cowboys.
Computer can probably answer.
That's fine. He can call in like everybody else this Friday. I'm just saying, this Friday.
It's the color red.
Friday.
See how that red? That old commander.
Danger. The question I do have for you guys is, with the emergence of T.Y. Hilton and his veteran savviness, should he be bumped up to wide receiver 2 and given more reps in this game to kind of get himself moved into the, that spot for the playoffs?
That's a great question there, boy.
Kurt, Jess, Nate, that's what we do here. That's what we do. Give something to Nate. Give something to Kurt,
That's a pretty good question.
Kurt, right, should I just ask you? I just asked you in a really good way. You know what I mean? But stay right here with
you
us.
weren't politically correct.
We'll get these guys' response
Gallo ain't feeling it.
on that.
Michael Gallo ain't feeling that.
We'll get these guys' response on that question on the other side of the break. This is Hanging with the Boys. Stay right with us.
Fill us.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
It's Freaky Friday, and you are rocking with the best, Hanging with the Boys, as we get you right and set and ready to go for the Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders this Sunday at 3:25 in D.C. And I posed a question before we went to the break, and we're going to take your calls right after this question. So if you want to get your calls in, 888-855-2297, 888-855-2297. The question that I posed to Kurt and Nate was, and to you, you can answer us via text for those who are watching live, or not via text, but via, what is that, Kurt? Twitter. Because Kurt's on top of all of that over there. As the Cowboys are getting ready and set to go to the playoffs, right? We don't know what they're kind of at right now, but it's looking like with Giants resting their guys and Philly going to do what they got to do with the game they're playing, that we're probably headed to Tampa.
Right.
This is a team who beat us early in the year. It was probably one of Dak's worst games. It was the game he got hurt in. The other boogeyman that we faced, Tom Brady, and what they do on defense. And they came out back then and said, we knew what they were going to do for the game. It was already written. We just had to go out there and it fell right into our hands. Well, when you look at the playoffs, and Jerry spoke about this, about adding pieces that can be significant in critical, high-pressure moments. And I think about T.Y. Hilton, and I think about the experience that he has, the knowledge that he has, the freshness that he has. Are you willing to say T.Y. now needs to kind of be bumped up from just being, third down guy, here or there guy, to say, you know what, let's because we only got him for a year. So let's go ahead and exalt all that we can out of T.Y. Hilton and bump him up to wide receiver number 2 and now put him more into the mix. And maybe wide receiver 2B, I don't know. But put him more into the mix and get him more active and involved in what they're doing offensively. Nate, I'll start with you first. Is that something that you would look at and say, you know what, I like this twist?
You don't have to even just target him more. It can be so subtle as he gets just a few more targets. That's all. He's already on the field for 25 plays. Am I correct? So you bump him up to about 30, 35, and just target him a little bit.
I think 25 might be a bit much. I don't think he's getting. I think he might be getting thrown around maybe between like 9 and 12. I don't think 25 just. That's a lot. That's a lot. I haven't seen him out there.
12 first game, 22 the second.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
so he's averaging.
So bump him on up by 8 more plays.
About 15 snaps, 15, 16 snaps a game. So
so bump him up 8 more plays and just target him more. That's all you do. Like, that what Coach Turner would do. Oh, no, hey, Mike, he's still our number 2 guy. Hey, Jimmy, we're going to target this dude a little bit more. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Let playing determine who, and this guy's shown to know how to get there for Dak at this point. So just target him a few more times.
How does that, if you say now my guy's a number 2 receiver, how does that really change things? Is there a route? Does he run a different route now in the scheme? I mean, is it just as simple as you target the guy more, or is there plays more developed for a number 2?
It's both. It's I can call designated plays for him.
Right.
Like I can call plays for him. But a lot of times in this offense, this is why it's so crucial for the X receiver in this offense to kind of be, elite kind of guy, because it starts with the X and then kind of works his way down. So if you're playing the Z, normally at times you're
explain what the Z is. Yeah.
So if you're the Z, so you have the X. Then you have the
X
Y.
is the guy that's out wide.
On the ball, out wide, always on the ball.
Oh,
The guy who's off the ball, opposite the X, is the Z, usually played by Michael Gallup. And then sometimes you'll have either the H or the Y, depending on what the personnel is.
Right.
If it's a 2-back set and you don't have any tight ends out there, or 11 personnel set, then that third receiver now becomes the Y.
Right.
And then if it's something else, then he becomes the H. Either or, he's a movable piece.
Okay.
And you see sometimes CeeDee Lamb goes into that spot, and you see him kind of, doing different things. So I think and a lot of times you'll have plays and they'll tag that third receiver. You'll have 989, why shoot? You'll have 787 or 914, give me 941, and then you'll tag that third guy. So in that tag, that can sometimes be like, hey, we going. This coverage dictated. We're going to you right now on that tag route. So that's how it differs a little bit. The issue that I guess I worry about is the play caller. That is my concern. Is can you figure out in the schematic brain that he has to be able to do things to get him the ball, like call the right plays to get him the ball, when he's supposed to get him the ball, how he's supposed to get him the ball, and every different coverage. So I don't know. It's just a question that I pose, and
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think he deserves more looks. I mean, he's 5 catches and 4 first downs or something like that. He's had two deep balls. I mean, it's been kind of a struggle, as we've talked about a lot of times with Gallup, with not being quite right. So if you might want Hilton back next year. So.
But he served his purpose.
Yep.
Hilton or Gallup?
No, T.Y. He served his purpose because now you got to debate, do I put my second best cover guy or my third best cover guy on this guy? They've served their purpose. It ain't no more, I don't think. Like, that's why I say you got to target him a little bit more to let other teams know that if you do even think about double covering this kid over here, in certain situations, right, we're going to get you.
All right, Chris, let's go back to the phones. We'll get a couple more calls in before we got to go, get our predictions and our scores before we head out.
Well, I know what yours is. Come on, man.
Okay, we got Antoine in Maryland.
Antoine in Maryland. What's up, man?
What's going on?
You gotta be fighting a good fight for us out there in the DMV this weekend.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna be in the game. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I'm gonna be there. I'm there every year.
And it's usually a pro Cowboys crowd out there too.
Yeah, man, we deep out here. It's all good though. We gonna go in there and shut the stadium down like we always do. Turn it into our stadium. That's our second home.
All right, so what are you looking to see from the Cowboys heading into this last game against the Commanders?
I'm looking to see us, man, for real, man. I'm more so worried about execution, man. Let's just execute, do what we got to do early, and get these people off the field and let the backups get some burn. No turnovers, you know what I mean? Get back to the run game. Just keep doing what got us there, man. That's to answer your question, man. I don't think we should change nothing. Those routes that Noah Brown was running, now you can get those to T.Y., but do what got us there. Because once Kellen Moore get to doing too much, he get away from what got us there. Running the ball, keeping it simple,
Right.
Cut out the gadget plays and stuff like that. We don't need to do that. Just keep it simple and do what got us there.
Absolutely. We appreciate you, man. What's your score for the game?
Man, I think it's going to be tight. Probably like 24-14.
Okay.
24-14.
All right. I like it. We appreciate you, brother. And make sure you're loud and proud out there in our second Cowboy country in the DMV, bro. We appreciate you, man. Have a good weekend.
You too, bro.
All right.
Nice. Mailman Phil, he says, number 1, his mentals are great.
Oh, good.
Green tea. Number 2 is dentals. Dentals are fantastic. Number 3, he's got Cowboys 35-14. Number 4, he said he watched the replay on YouTube.
Nice. We appreciate you, Cowboy. Cowboy Phil?
No, Mailman Phil.
Mailman.
He called in, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm sorry. I mean,
I hope they deliver the mail.
My mentals ain't all there. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they deliver the mail.
They deliver the mail?
I hope the Cowboys deliver that mail.
They need to. All right, let's go around the table. Let's get our predictions and our scores and keys to the game. I'll start with you, Kurt, because we already know what this guy over here is going to say. So,
well, now I'm a guy. See how you treat me? Now I'm just a guy. Wow.
Just a jag. Just another guy.
I had a name before that.
You went from Nate to 61.
To Uncle Nate to
just
I'm
a guy.
Computer backer.
Just a guy.
Yeah. Cowboys should
and
handle
you support Herschel Walker, so yeah.
Oh, well.
Who?
Oof. Cowboys should handle it. Like we talked about earlier, unless they just beat themselves, they should win this by 10 at least. So, Washington's defense is no joke, but without Allen, that makes a big difference. So again, as long as they don't defeat themselves, they're their own worst enemy. Sometimes they should be fine. So I don't think it'll be a blowout, but 24 to. What did he say, 14? I'll go 24-20.
Oh. It's a little too close to cover for me. 24-20 from Kurt Daniels. All right. Okay. Nathaniel?
When we get off the plane, the game should be over, so we should be getting back on pretty soon. When we get off the plane, the game should be over. When they see us, they should feel us. Yes, sir. We should be the NFL team of Braille, baby. When we get off the plane, they should fear us. Yes.
Blowout, win by 3, is that it?
Oh, man, we got these dudes. I'm serious. When we get off the plane, game over. Game over. What y'all call it? The D what? The V? The
DMV?
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Okay, score.
It's over. 21-20.
We got 24-20. We got 21-20. I think it should be. No, I'm not doing that. No, this game should be a no contest. This game should be from start to finish, and we've said that before many times this season. But I do want to see, to our last caller's point, I want to see execution. This should be a game where we're going out there executing. I want to see a clean Dak Prescott. I mean, I don't want to see him on the ground.
Yes.
Like, at the end of the day, this is still a rivalry. This is still division opponent. And they wouldn't want nothing better than to end their year with beating the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
As simple as that sound, or as petty or small as that sounds, it's big for them. It's big for the Commanders to have that, whatever you want to call it, bragging right. They can say, we do it, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, leave no doubt. Like, don't give them an opportunity to think that they actually belong in the same field as you. I don't think this game, I don't think it should be close. I hope it is not close. I hope that by the fourth quarter, we're pulling guys out of this game because we're up so much and not even worried about what Philadelphia has done on the other side of the spectrum. So for me, I'm going to say 27-9. They don't even get into the end zone.
Nice.
3 field goals. Shout out to my boy Sam Howell. I hope he has a really good game. Go Tar Heels. But the Cowboys should dog walk the Washington Commanders.
That's why he wore that red shirt for his boy. Finally figured it out. Yeah, for your boy. Yeah.
Got to take care of my Tar Heels, man. Always got to do that. All right, man. We're out of here. We're out of here.
We out of here, man. I got a
Monday.
trader right in front of me. We out of here with this trader.
Until Monday, Nate.
No, man.
Just another guy. Kurt. Shout out to Chris in the back, Audio Jazz, brother William, Will.
I'm glad the rest
Willie.
of my folks ain't selling out, man.
We ain't never selling out, man. Just because I like
no.
this shirt fits well too. But don't it look good against my skin tone?
No, I don't. It's
No?
very ugly.
All right, well, I'll wear another shirt next week. We'll try this again next week. For Kurt, for Nate, for Jesse,
we wearing green with the what's called coming up here, and I'll put on that green against John Wick.
Oh no, we are hanging with the boys. Until next time, we out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!